Hi everyone, nice to see you again. Today is a bit of a different vibe, and due to the deletion and the resurrection of TikTok, today we'll be checking TikTok for some art tips. Honestly, shout out to Sam Does Art for the inspiration. And yeah, let's go. Let's check TikTok. Tiki Toki.
Of all of that, I'm here to take extensive knowledge in anatomy, lighting, all of that bullshit. But as someone who knows better and has extensive knowledge of all of that, I'm here to teach you how to do it more easily. To draw a mouth, you only need to draw the upper lip, then you need to draw the lower lip, then you need to draw the teeth of the mouth, and then the inside of the mouth, and it's all there. Wasn't that easy and almost appeared there as if by magic?
this this gives believe and achieve vibes. She just said to know how to draw a mouth. Just draw a mouth. Nah.
Don't you wanna be a magician? Well, you can be if you only buy my course.
Unlike Sam Does Art, I'm not giving any rating. I'm not an art master like he is. But what I can say though is the way I draw mouths, I usually just pinpoint the edges of the mouth, and then from there get the shape of the mouth out, and build on from there. But one tutorial that is quite similar to what I do is, let's find it. I always just simplify it. Like I try not to do too much. So I just pinpoint how wide I want the mouth to be, the edges of the mouth, and from there I draw the top lip and I draw the bottom lip. So yeah. Next, this is how to draw hands. You know what? It's not wrong. It's not wrong. I believe there are like multiple different ways to get around how to draw hands, because everyone hates drawing hands. But the way I go about hand is pretty similar to this. Like, some people go by drawing cylinders for the joints. You can do that sometimes depending on where the way the hand is shaped or whatnot. But you can also do it like this. So yeah, this good. Now next, at first I thought they were going for like a Loomis head method type of thing, but it's cubes. It's a square. So I guess there are different ways of drawing the head. So this seems like it works. Like it's got the proportions. It's got the necessary proportions. The one for the eyebrow, the hairline, and yeah, if it works, it works, I guess. This is a variation of the Loomis method. So I mainly use the Loomis method for drawing heads. One thing though, I do not use it correctly. I've kind of found like a a merge of a variation, but it's is mostly the Loomis method. You know, like looking at the final results that they finish with, it works. It works for them, and it's a variation of the Loomis method. So yeah, please, so like I would say, like just learn the Loomis method. It makes drawing the head and the faces and proportions, the facial proportions, very easy, like a lot easier to like draw, to like learn anyway. About this, a lot of people that I see always have the same comments about, you draw your sketch and then you do your line art and then you lose all the energy. Because I used to have that problem, but the way I kind of like went by mine is ink on paper first and try to keep the same energy traditionally, and then it's easier to translate that digitally. But if you don't want to do it that way, this is a very good way as well, like just basically sketching and then cleaning up your sketches. You can do that. Or one last one is you can sketch and then on your ink layer try to every line, because what we do is that we miss like a lot of lines that is in the sketch and that we can consider rough, we don't translate it into the ink, and which makes it lose energy. So try to like put those lines, also ink those lines that might be considered like rough, and yeah, and be loose with it. I think perfectionism too also makes drawings like appear stiff and lose energy as well, because you wanna get in there, you wanna ink it, ink everything. It's gonna lose all the energy, all the energy of the drawing. So yeah. This is a very, very good tip as well. Like line weight also, like line weight is so important as well when it comes to like showing the energy of the drawing and making the drawing to not appear basically stiff. I was vibing to the music there. But so next, come on, beginner mistakes. I think everyone has drawn like this at some point, like when you start drawing. I particularly draw like this every time I take long breaks from drawing, and then I do this where I like approach it as if I know I still got it, but nah, I get humbled real quick. It's just a confidence thing, it's just a confidence thing, because you can try this anytime you try to draw something that you're not comfortable drawing. You naturally get scratchy because you're looking for the perfect line. But the more you practice and the more you like draw that thing, the more confidence you build in your skills. Lines that you need before you search for that perfect one reduces, and then you become less scratchy.
The Loomis method.
Lulu, you're talking about the Lulu, yeah? Damn, really explaining it, but
the Loomis method.
They did not explain the Loomis method. They just drew the Loomis method on top of an already finished drawing. This isn't a tutorial, sir. Yes. Wait. What? Did I just see
My
what I
favorite
saw?
artist is so
Support a 9-year-old. I'm not supporting you, man. You do not want to see my heart when I was 9 years old. I don't know if it even classifies to be regarded as heart.
Or female torsos like this. Honestly, this is just way too stiff, and do not. Instead, try using the fortune cookie. Basically, all you're gonna want to do is use this shape for most of your torso. This will make your poses look a lot more dynamic, and it's way easier to maneuver and think about it in your head. Because this is way easier to think about, you can actually draw more complex poses way easier, which will make your art way better. Now, hopefully this leveled up your art game. Maneuver and think about.
Like, I get what you're saying, like, I don't get me wrong, I do kind of agree with it. I don't know what this circle in the stomach is doing. It looks like your character's just got a hole in her body. Like the way I learned it, the tutorial I followed is David Finch on YouTube. He has an amazing tutorial on anatomy and poses and female and masculine bodies and stuff like that. That's basically how I draw. But yeah, the way that I draw male and the female body is very, very similar. It's just the female body just adds a little bit more like curves and stuff to it, and like smaller shoulders, wider hips and stuff. But in terms of like the anatomy, it's pretty much like the same.
Because this is way
The way I draw it, I try to find the line of action because I draw a lot of poses in different like I draw a lot of poses, so I've tried to find the line of action. But unlike gesture drawing where you draw the line of action from the head to the feet, I just draw my line of action from the neck to the waist, so I can figure out the position of the rib cage. But I don't draw this
because this is way
this
easier.
circle in the middle of the stomach. I don't do that. For the waist, I draw a little bit of like it's like a panty looking thing. I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but panty looking thing there, like an underwear looking thing that I draw. Next,
This is how to draw the female upper body. This guy draw hard. No! If you want to draw them from the side, it looks like a ball sack. Is the neck. Do not draw it too long. I've been seeing so many llama girls looking at reference and you see that pronounced collarbone. It tricks you into thinking the neck is that long, but it really isn't. Also, don't ignore the shoulder muscles. Even if you draw one of them, oh fuck, they have muscles too. Speaking of muscle, even if we don't have that pesky testosterone that makes the other biological gender wage wars upon this world to pump them up, we still have pectorals, and the boobs are on top of the pectorals, and all of that is on top of the ribcage, which is rounded. People that form in mind when they're drawing the boobs from different angles, they have weight to them. They are not balloons. They should be droopy and beautiful. Also, take into account the fabric of the cloth. This is how to draw the
I didn't think that was gonna be good because I was just getting yelled at. But yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Mistakes that some people make is that they kind of forget that the breast is on the chest. There is a chest and then there is a breast on top of it. As the male body's got pectorals, so on top of the pectoral is where the breast is, and you gotta take account of that while drawing. So yeah, she does highlight a lot of things. She was just shouting at me. Anyways, that's all we are going to be doing. That's all we're going to be looking at today. The video was a bit of a up and down. I was surprised with some good advice from TikTok. And there were some that was TikToking. But anyways, so like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. See you later. Peace.